Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy Hi Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out, does the person on your mind ever compare you to the other options that they have available or other people that they're currently dating? So for the first group, I have this white stone over here. Then this orange stone for group 2. And this pink stone over here with the spots for group 3. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the white stone, first let's take a look at your oracle cards to find out, does the person on your mind compare you to their options or not. So the cards that came out for you are No, Awareness, Dissipating, Message in a Bottle, and Indecision. Alright. Your person seems to be in a very lonely place right now. I don't think they're even considering any option too seriously. And so obviously they're not comparing anybody to you. Somewhere with awareness over here and message in a bottle, I think there still is a lot that's left in their heart or their mind to say to you, which they're not. They're keeping all of those feelings or all of those thoughts to themselves. They might be stalking you on social media, especially if they are in your follower list or friend list. So they are keeping an eye on your social media activity. Although I don't think they really engage with any of your posts. So I don't think they like anything or they comment on anything, but they're there. And if you think they're missing out on updates or anything, that's not true. I'm also being told, and this is a very specific message, but I'm being told that there are some third-party apps that they have installed to watch your stories without you getting to know that they've seen your stories. So they're doing that too. In general, with indecision over here, I think they are stuck in that transition phase wherein they're not able to decide whether they should give this another chance, because there is unfinished business quite clearly over here, or whether they should move on from you. And I think that this indecision that exists today could have existed in them in the past also when you guys were together. In fact, maybe one of the reasons that this connection, or like I said, when you guys were together, maybe it did not go as far as you would have wanted it to perhaps, was because at that time also they were confused about what the hell it is that they want to do with you or with this connection, or where do they want to take it. With dissipating and message in a bottle over here, firstly, their communication style, I think, isn't really up to the mark. I don't think they're very good at expressing how they're feeling. In fact, each time they say something to you, it just leaves you all the more confused and all the more guessing. With dissipating, I'm being told that each time you have tried to find out something about them, or maybe in the past when you raised important questions such as, where is this connection headed? Do you see a future with me or whatever? They might have started acting really aloof in those moments, or just really detached themselves from the whole situation. With awareness over here and indecision, it's like a part of them wants to stay with you in this connection. And then the other part of them is trying really hard to move on. But that's not happening. And I don't think that they will be able to move on from you unless and until they either give you some sort of closure, or at least give themselves some sort of closure, which they're not doing. It's like they're suppressing their feelings. There is so much that they want to say to you, and there's so much that they want to perhaps confess to themselves, but they're putting it all on the back burner constantly. Those feelings come up to the surface and then again they try to push it down, but they're not able to, there is a thing called buoyancies, right? So they're not able to do that. In fact, right now, they really might be living that hermit lifestyle. Maybe they're not going out much these days, not really hanging out with many people these days. And like I said, not even seriously dating anyone. In fact, I think they are living that typical, stereotypical loner lifestyle right now. And I do not think they are, for most of you, I don't think this person is going on dates either. Nothing at all. For some of you with awareness over here and message in a bottle, I'm getting this message that this individual is manifesting communication from you and hoping that you reaching out to them can act as act as that deciding factor for them about what it is that they want to do with this connection. For example, they might be thinking to themselves, or they might be manifesting, okay, if group 1 messages me, I'll take that as a sign that I have to work on this connection. I'm going to give this a month. And if they do not message me in that duration, I'm going to take that as a sign that I have to move on. So things like that. Instead of coming out of their shell and instead of taking any action, they are inviting that action. But the broader message over here is that they're not comparing you to anybody else, because they, like I said, are still transitioning or still stuck on you. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So for that, we have the Tower. Then we have Page of Pentacles. Look at how this person is hiding behind this pile of books and just looking at someone, but they're not really doing anything about it. Anyway, interesting. Look at the Six of Wands then. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay, listen, you are dealing with someone who's very immature, and immediately I got this message over here with Four of Cups. Look at this, just look at this. This character over here is interested in this character, but they're acting all detached and aloof. Why? In the hopes that this person would reach out to them. And this is exactly what I picked up from your oracle cards too, that the individual that you're asking about is hoping that you would reach out to them, and that can somehow give them some sort of clarity. What next am I supposed to do with this connection? And this is exactly why I'm not overly fond of your person at the moment. They need to step up. If they like you so much, if they're still not over you, if they're so smitten by you, then they need to level up, right? They cannot always, they can't expect everything to happen according to their whims and fancies. That is not how real life works. And this immature person needs to buck up and realize that. Listen, Group 1, I think some of them might even be low-key jealous of you. And maybe you chasing them somehow calms them down or boosts their ego or gives them some sort of sadistic pleasure. I'm getting that message also. You know how such a popular person is after me, or such a sought after person likes me. So they get a thrill out of the fact that you are the one who's doing all the chasing, or you are the one who's doing all the work. And I'm also being told over here with Four of Cups that sometimes they used to pick fights with you on purpose just so that they could get the pleasure of you satisfying them. So this is a very, emotionally, I don't think this person has evolved much. Being very frank over here. And the reason they're not comparing you to anybody else, honestly, is like they don't have any options. Whom are they going to compare you to? There is nobody. They stay at home. They're always lost in their dreamland. They're always trying to come up with these, cheap tricks or stupid ideas about how to get you to come towards them, how to get you to take some sort of action towards them, when in fact they are the ones who should be putting effort into their own character development. But that is where they're lagging. And I think that might have been one of the primary reasons why this connection broke in the first place. In fact, with Tower over here, they might have done something immature, or they might have taken some impulsive decision to leave you even though you did not want it. And just in general, I can see that vibe over here with Page of Coins and Six of Wands, that in general, you are a more level-headed and sorted person than this individual. Maybe initially, Group 1, you guys got attracted to their innocence. Maybe you thought, oh, this is such a cute, naive person. They seem to be so shy. I like them. Because there are people like that, who like the shy, reserved, quiet, silent, good kid types. I don't think you had ever imagined that they will turn out to be such a cunning person, I can say. Cunning, twisted, immature, all in one. Not a very good all-in-one package though. I think I've already touched upon other things about them that I don't like. But another reason why I have issues with your person group 1, I don't understand why this person has this need to act all detached and aloof and, like I couldn't care less manner, when in fact they do care. They're lost in dreams of a reunion over here with you, but when you reach out, they will not talk to you nicely. When you try to initiate anything from your side, they'll act all hot and cold. So what is this, what are you trying to achieve over here? Why are you playing mind games with group 1? I don't know what sort of queen treatment this person is expecting. But if you guys have withdrawn yourselves from this person, I will say kudos group 1. You've done a really nice job, because someone needs to tell this person that this is real life, and maybe there are a million people around them who give them that, diva treatment, but they cannot expect that from you. Anyway, I will end my rant regarding your person over here, and I'm sorry if you thought that I was being harsh on them. You or this person might be having Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your charts. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2, so for those of you who chose the orange stone, let's take a look at your oracle cards first to find out, does the person on your mind compare you to others or not? So the cards that came out for you are yes, and this is like a huge yes over here with the exclamation. Then we have recognition and reward, guilt, interesting, imagine, and community. Okay, firstly, as has been made abundantly clear over here with the yes card, that yes, the person that you're asking about does compare you to their options. In fact, with community over here, I'm being told, group 2, that everybody that this person has dated ever since they ended things with you, they have always compared their partners to you and might even continue to do so. With imagine over here, they might have even compared the people that they were with before you came in their life to you. I am getting a sort of twisted energy over here. Think of it this way. I buy a plant, all right? I'm not able to look after it properly, and that plant dies. Right? And I feel extremely sad and sorry and remorseful about it. So I get another plant, and this time around I'm like, I will not repeat the same mistakes that I did with that previous plant, and this time around I'll make sure that this plant thrives and just like blossoms and everything, and it's always very lush and green and whatnot. And I think that is pretty much the game that this person they're asking about is trying to pull off. They did not do right by you. They still have that guilt in their heart. And I think that is why each time they get a new partner, they try not to repeat those mistakes that they might have made with you and in this connection. But there is another message over here with recognition and reward and imagine and community. Okay. Firstly, community over here tells me that even though you and this person might currently not be together or not talking to each other, I think there is a very prominent group of mutual friends that you guys share, or maybe you guys run in the same circles, work at the same place, live in the same neighborhood, might still be connected on social media, or maybe one of you has public profiles, something like that, something that helps both of you to know about what's going on in each other's lives, right? And I think somewhere with recognition and reward, it's almost as if this person compares you to their options on purpose so that they can show to you, look, I'm doing, I'm with someone who's better than you, like that. Look, I'm with someone who's better looking than you. Look, I'm with someone who earns more than you. There is a very shallow energy that I'm picking up on. For some of you, definitely it's because of guilt. I mean, your connection did impact this person a lot, and maybe they never got a chance to repair things with you, or maybe they never, they might have missed out on the opportunity to make things right with you. But they might have realized that there is a pattern that is creating a chaos in my connections, and this is something that I need to work upon. They successfully identified their problem areas, and that is why with each new connection, I would say that they don't really compare that person to you. Maybe they compare certain patterns with you, and they think that, okay, a similar situation has arrived now. That time around with group 2, I made this mistake. I'm not going to do that this time around. So that is still okay. You help that person identify what their problem areas were, and maybe you wish them luck and you hope that they would treat the next person better, and that is something that they're working towards. But for most of you, the energy that I'm picking up on over here, with this being the first card, is that they deliberately compared the people that they go out with to you, just so that they can show off that this person, like I said, they're better looking and this and that. I don't think that that matters to you at all. And this shows us how superficial and how shallow this person is, because they never really try to connect with someone for who they are and for how that person is and how their nature is or how their personality is. They just focus on things like looks and money and this and that to perhaps make you jealous. Imagine tells me that many a times this person does things or posts things on purpose in the hopes that it'll get you thinking about them. For example, if you guys are connected with each other on social media, they might purposely post some extremely mushy picture with their new partner and make it visible to you, so that and then they'll see whether you've seen that story of theirs or not. And if you have, they'll be like, yes, I'm sure when group 2 must have seen this picture, they might have, felt sad, or they must have been thinking about me, or they must have thought that, oh, I missed out on such a good person, and things like that. Half of the times, honestly, I don't even think this person is seriously committed to the people that they're with. It's almost as if each new partner is just a way of getting back at the previous partner. And can you imagine how disgusting that is? That is so not fair to both the current partner as well as the past partner. I mean, if you think about it, what is the new partner's fault, right? What is the current partner's fault? They might be trying to give their 100% to this person, and they just do not value it. And that is why I said that this guilt thing over here is only for a minimum number of you. For maximum people, energetically, this person is trying to hold on to you. In fact, they might have been an energy vampire. I won't be surprised if you tell me that ever since you've let go of this person, you've been feeling energetically better. And I can totally see why, because this person was like dragging you down in many ways. But anyway, yeah, they do compare you to their options. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the 6 of Swords, the Devil, not even surprised, the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. One thing is for sure with Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to talk about that small group of you first, for whom this person compares their mistakes, all right, so that they don't get a chance to repeat those. That group has shown its presence over here in the tarot cards also with 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is always about moving on. Right, getting to a better place, both mentally and like otherwise. So that for that minimum group, this individual is trying to become a better person. They're trying to learn from their mistakes, and sometimes when the same patterns crop up, they try to analyze and assess where they had gone wrong with you, and they try not to repeat that with their new partner. So that is the comparison. But like I said, this is for a very small group of you. for the maximum number of you over here with the Devil, Eight of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. Firstly, with the Queen of Pentacles over here, you have left a mark on this person, all right? You've left quite a strong impression on this person. They know that you are good, all right? With Queen of Pentacles over here, they know that you're good looking and that you're abundant and that you're a very nurturing and just in general good person, both internally as well as externally. The trouble is, with the Devil over here, this person thinks way too highly of themselves. So even though this connection has ended, in their eyes, it is your loss. It's not their loss. In fact, with the Devil over here and that petty energy that I had picked up on earlier, you know, trying to get you jealous and shit like that, that has been confirmed with the presence of the Devil. And Eight of Swords over here, and especially with this blindfold, I can see that this person feeds themselves a false narrative every time. You might not even be thinking about them. You might have been so far ahead of them. I mean, maybe this person doesn't even matter to you anymore. But they keep on telling themselves the same story over and over and over again. That group 2 is definitely still not over me, which is why I must post this and I must post that. And maybe sometimes they post very cryptic things also, which they know. They know that only you will be able to assess correctly what it is that they're trying to say, and that will get you thinking about them. So yeah, they like to fuck with your mind. There, I said it, all right? They like to play mind games. They like to fuck with your mind. Do not let them do that. Do not give them that power over you. You might have in the past, all right? You might have given them too much power over you in the past. But I so hope you've taken all of that power back, group 2, because this individual, they are not a very nice human being. They're not. With the Devil over here, this person is only into superficial stuff, appearances, money, just things like that. In fact, with Eight of Swords over here and Queen of Pentacles, they might not even value the people that they're currently dating. Does this person look better than group 2? Or then I have to date them. That person might be, you know, very, very good at heart, a gem of a person, but they will not, they don't even, they treat people like a commodity. They do not treat people like humans. Anybody in their right mind, in my opinion, should not date this person. Anybody in their right mind should stay away from this person. And if you are out of the situation, consider yourselves lucky, group 2, that you identified this person's reality when you still had time, and you know, you left. You did a good thing. You haven't lost out on anything by walking out of this connection. Let me tell you that. They live in the past, they're stuck in the past, they refuse to see the truth, they refuse to see the truth of their own mistakes, and somehow they want to keep you tied to themselves, which is why they might be resorting to all these cheap tactics. And if you have noticed this pattern, that ever since this person has left you, group 2, they keep on changing their partners very frequently, well, now you know why that is. Because like I said in the beginning, every new partner is just a means of getting back at the old partner. That is how, I mean, messed up this person is. Anyway, you or this person might be having Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your charts. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose the pink stone, first let's take a look at your oracle cards to find out whether or not the person on your mind compares you to their options or other people. So the cards that came out for you are unlikely. Okay, then we have patience and planning, faith, yang, and all tied up. Group 3, obviously over here with unlikely, your person does not compare you to other options, and I don't think they want other options. Because with faith over here, patience and planning, and then this Yang card, and they see you as their divine counterpart basically, and somewhere all tied up tells me that they are still pretty much hung up on you. They don't have any options, all right, and they don't want any options either. Now, before you guys go all, down in the comment section, please understand that this is a general reading. So if you know for a fact that the person that you're asking about is in a relationship with someone right now or does date around, then this obviously isn't the group for you. Okay? Now, having said that, for those of you who think you have picked the right group, listen, this person, you can also feel, all right, intuitively, energetically, you know that there still is a bond between you guys, all right, and I don't think that this faith is one-sided. I don't think you have given up on this person either, group 3. I firmly believe that even you have faith that this connection will take off someday, because I don't think it ever took off. It couldn't. For some of you, either you guys were, like just getting close to each other, and then something happened and you guys got separated. And for the rest of you, maybe you were together, you might have even started planning a future for yourselves, and then something happened which separated you both. Somewhere all tied up tells me that whatever this separation was, it was because of external influences. It isn't something that they wanted or you wanted. Maybe the circumstances were such, maybe the situations were such that you guys had to walk away from each other. It's not because you wanted to, it's because you had to. With patience and planning, maybe for a lot of you, it's because physical distance kicked in. You had to go someplace else, quite far away, for education or job or whatever. You had responsibilities, or maybe something similar happened on their end. But even though you both are miles apart, you are still connected to each other. With Yang over here, very clearly, they still see you as their better half, and you see them as yours. And somewhere, when I look at all these elements present over here in the faith card, I do believe that there is a higher power, like your higher selves, your angels, your spirit guides, that somewhere are protecting this connection. It is coming across as a connection that is fated, that is protected, and somewhere with patience and planning over here, a connection that has been through a lot, but a connection that is unfolding in divine timing. I know that this is a phrase that none of us like, but I mean, it's loud and clear over here with patience and planning. Somewhere when I put together planning and then divine timing, it tells me that sometimes it doesn't really matter whether you have a plan or not, because this power over us, it might have a different plan in mind for us, right? So it doesn't matter whether you've put in hours and hours in every minute detail. It just wouldn't work out like that, because there's something else in store for you, something better in store for you. You have this route in mind to get to the destination, but they've got another route in mind for you. Maybe a route that has, in your opinion, very unnecessary bends and turns and twists. But every bend, every turn, every twist must be having some lesson for you, right? Which is why you were put on that path instead of this shortcut that you had in mind. So I think this is a classic case of two people who are meant for each other, finding each other at the wrong timing. Like right person, wrong time. I think this is one of those piles. I don't think you guys have options either, and I don't think you want options either. Maybe you have dated other people. This person, I don't think they have. Maybe you have, but I don't think any of those connections really stuck. Maybe you broke up with those people pretty soon, not even like a month perhaps, just a few days. And I can sense why. I can feel why, because with Yang over here, you just don't feel that way for anybody else, and neither do they. Maybe they also went out on a couple of dates with someone. They just couldn't feel that spark, that you guys felt for each other. And in your case, I think it was pretty instant. And that is why they still, with all tied up over here, maybe right now you both think that whatever challenge happened because of which you both got separated, maybe till date you both think that is a mountain you just cannot climb. And maybe because of that inhibition, neither do they do anything about this, neither are you taking any action, nor are they. So there's silence on both ends, but there is also a silent, you can say, bond or thread of faith that is keeping you both tied to each other. But no, they do not compare you to anybody else, because in their eyes there is nobody else like you. You do not, like nobody compares to you. So what's the point of comparing? The tarot cards that came out for you are Judgment, Ace of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups, and Six of Cups. This person is too busy missing you, dreaming about you, thinking about you, to even explore other options, honestly. And Ace of Wands being in reverse over here again is a definite no, that they do not compare you to anybody else, because in their mind, in their heart, they're all yours. Their heart is very loyal to you, Group 3. And what they want is a rebirth of this connection. What they want is a second chance with you, or maybe a first chance with you, because like I said, for some of you, unfortunately, this connection never really did get a chance to come to its full potential. It's like it got what is that phrase? Got nipped in the bud. Yeah. So maybe that is what happened. They have this whole it's like they have, just a second, I think I'm running out of space. So as I was saying, it's like they have this whole life planned with you, and they keep on replaying those memories of how you guys crossed paths, how you guys met, how you guys were falling in love with each other or whatever, the good memories that you guys had made. And then they keep on daydreaming about, one day Group 3 and I will be together, and we'll get married, and we'll settle down, and we'll have kids, and we'll grow old together, everything. And I feel so sad, because these are two people who are separated because of events that are beyond their control, but the love is still pretty much alive, and that is what's keeping these two souls tied to each other. They are miles apart from each other, but they belong to each other. They're not ready to commit to anybody else, because in their minds, in their hearts, they're already each other's. There is this unspoken loyalty between you both that I'm picking up on Group 3. I don't think I've ever read for a group like this in all the years that I've been doing this, whether personal or whether YouTube. You guys might get downloads about each other. You guys might dream about each other. With Ace of Wands in reverse over here, you're not talking to each other right now. All right, nobody's initiating anything. They don't reach out to you. You don't reach out to them. They don't talk to you. You don't talk to them. But with Six of Cups over here in Judgment, it's almost as if it is destined that you both, remember that thing that I said earlier, that your path has bends and twists and turns. So I think if the separation was fated, I believe that the union too will occur through a fated set of events. Your life takes you somewhere, and then bam, there you cross paths again, something like that. And I do think that it is meant to happen. It is bound to happen, that you both will come back together. And don't worry, in this lifetime itself, you both will come back together. And like, as I can see over here with Six of Cups and Two of Cups, this is like a union that is written in the stars. It's just that maybe you both, as two, individual souls, have certain things to accomplish, a particular, like a hero's journey, your own paths that you have to charter, learn every lesson, grow through every challenge. And maybe once everything is done, when you guys have all your ducks in a row, that is when the union/reunion happens. very, very strong, like soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever label you want to put on it, you can. But know this, that this is the one. And that is why they do not compare you to anybody else, and you never compare them to anybody else either. Because there is no comparison, so what's the point? You or this person might be having Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your charts. So these are the messages that I have for you right now, Group 3. If you liked this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.